Today we're diving into something many of us experience but rarely talk about. Those moments when your soul feels on the verge of a massive shift. You know that feeling? When life seems completely normal on the outside, but inside, something's stirring. Maybe you've been feeling restless lately, or perhaps you sense that your current path just isn't enough anymore for the person you're becoming. These soul transformations don't always announce themselves with dramatic events. Sometimes they arrive as gentle nudges, a book that changes your perspective, a random conversation that shifts your thinking. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 5 key signs that your soul is preparing for a major transformation. Understanding these signs can help ease the anxiety that often comes with change, helping you recognize that you're not falling apart. You're actually on the brink of something beautiful. Keep watching. Towards the end, you will discover 2 major areas being affected in your life due to soul transformation. Let's dive in. Sign number 1, the calm before the shift. It's this strange sense of anticipation, like the pause between ocean waves. Everything in your life looks normal, but something feels off. You might notice that things that used to interest you now seem boring, yet new things don't quite excite you either. This inner conflict can feel both unsettling and thrilling because deep down, you sense that life is about to demand more from you. If you've been daydreaming about making a big change, switching careers, starting a creative project, or embarking on a solo journey, pay attention. These aren't random thoughts. They're signals that your soul is questioning the limitations of your current path. There's also this subtle energy that runs through your daily routines. It's not quite anxiety, but it's this persistent nudge suggesting that something more is coming. Listen to that inner voice. Sign number 2, discovering your inner spark. The second sign involves those tiny moments of discomfort or curiosity that seem to come out of nowhere. Maybe you suddenly feel drawn to try pottery, or you develop an interest in meditation. These seemingly random impulses often point directly to areas of your life that need attention, relationships that no longer serve you, a job that feels empty, or a deeper longing for purpose and meaning. What's fascinating is how these small curiosities can lead to unexpected passions if you follow them. You might attend a workshop on a whim and discover a whole new path, or a friend might recommend a podcast that completely changes how you see yourself. Don't dismiss these moments as coincidences. They're signposts guiding you toward growth. Your soul is gently pushing you out of your comfort zone, which is essential for any meaningful transformation. Sign number 3, emotional highs and lows. The third sign is experiencing unusual emotional fluctuations. You might feel incredibly excited one moment and deeply frustrated or sad the next. These mood swings can be confusing. While it's easy to blame stress or hormones, consider that your soul might be expanding, letting go of old patterns and making space for new growth. If you're experiencing these emotional waves, try journaling or talking with someone you trust. When you put your feelings into words, you might notice patterns emerging. Sometimes, just acknowledging what you're going through makes the unknown feel less intimidating. Remember, these emotional shifts aren't random. They're part of your inner landscape being rearranged to make room for who you're becoming. Sign number 4, a pull toward solitude. The fourth sign is a growing desire for alone time. Even if you're typically social, you might find yourself declining invitations, needing more time to reflect, and just being quiet with your thoughts. This isn't about rejecting others. It's about your soul asking for space to realign. In solitude, you can hear those whispers of new ideas more clearly. You might also feel drawn to nature, finding that a walk in the park rejuvenates you more than a night out with friends. This craving for solitude isn't loneliness. It's the perfect environment for self-discovery. Permit yourself to retreat when needed. Sign number 5. Increased sensitivity. The fifth sign is becoming more sensitive to the world around you. Loud noises, harsh words, or stressful environments might affect you more intensely than before. Even typical TV shows might trigger stronger emotional responses than usual. While this heightened sensitivity can be exhausting at first, it's actually a gift. It means you're becoming more attuned to energy, both your own and others. You're picking up on subtle cues that you might have missed before. Over time, this sensitivity transforms into deeper empathy and intuition. You'll make decisions that are more aligned with your true self and connect with others on a more authentic level. The ripple effects, relationships, and goals. As these 5 signs unfold in your life, you'll notice 2 major areas being affected: your relationships and your goals. When it comes to relationships, some connections will naturally strain or fade, while new ones form with surprising ease. This can be confusing and sometimes painful, but it's a necessary part of your evolution. You're outgrowing relationships centered around who you used to be, making room for connections that support who you're becoming. At the same time, you'll likely feel a strong urge to redefine your goals. Career paths or lifestyles that once seemed perfect might suddenly feel empty or limiting. You might be drawn to dreams that previously seemed impossible. This inner push can feel destabilizing, especially if it means leaving security behind. But ignoring it only leads to restlessness and discontent. Take small steps toward your new desires. Read about fields that interest you. Talk to people doing work you admire, or experiment with side projects. These small actions will spark clarity and passion. Soul transformations don't happen overnight. They build gradually, guided by intuition and brave choices. Becoming more authentically yourself isn't always about dramatic life changes. Often, it's about tuning into your intuition, releasing what holds you back, and opening yourself to new possibilities. If you're noticing these signs in your life, you're likely at the threshold of a new chapter. You might feel anxious, excited, or both, and that's completely normal. Remember, a soul transformation isn't about achieving perfection. It's about becoming more real, more alive, more authentically you. It's a journey toward a greater purpose and a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. I'd love to hear about your experiences with soul transformation in the comments below. Are you noticing any of these signs in your life right now? What changes are you feeling called toward? If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content about personal growth and spiritual development. Thank you so much for watching.